Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is Friday, April 17th. We are at the end of week 5 of this whole new way of doing school. And right, we deserve April break next week. I'm really glad that our school department is still having that. A lot of school systems are it's business as usual next week. They canceled April break, not in Swansea. I think it's a good healthy decision on our part here. Some things on my mind. It's a beautiful day, but there's going to be snow tonight. Snow in the middle of April. Who knew? And then on Sunday it's going to be around 60. So it's crazy weather times as well. During our week off from school, it's going to be kind of a cool and rainy week. So I hope you make the most out of it. I think I'm going to try to get outside and do some of that yard work that I haven't been doing. Seems I spend my day kind of navigating school in a whole different way, but I thought I'd have some time to get out in the yard, but I really haven't. So next week, my yard's going to look awesome. I'm also continuing reading this book, this classic from the early 70s, All Creatures Great and Small. What a wonderful, nice, simple book. Really takes me out of this time. It takes place in 1937 in Yorkshire, England, about a vet. A new vet who goes into an existing practice. And I know it's really a heartwarming. It's just what I need here. So if you're looking for a book, maybe you can get it through the library. Yeah, I know you can still get some electronic books through them or maybe on Kindle. There's a lot of great books available on Kindle, some at no cost. Let's see. Okay, lots of things to talk about. First of all, report cards are scheduled to be published today in the afternoon. They will go out. You'll get a notification in my Cardinal Notes. I think I'm up to Cardinal Notes number 32 for your daily announcements from Case High School. When I publish the Cardinal Notes, the report cards will be available. Just another reminder for families who might be considering applying for free and reduced lunch because you've had a change in your family situation in the past month here. Email was sent with application PDF sent to you early this week. All you have to do is fill it out. One per family. Doesn't matter if you have kids in multiple Swansea Public Schools. And you need to email it to the address lnunes@swanseapublicschools.org. That's the only way we can process this. We'll be having grab and go. We'll complete this week today between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. And we'll resume on Monday, the 27th. This morning's town hall. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a whole new adventure for me. I've been facilitated lots of Zoom meetings, but I've never facilitated a town hall. I've been a panelist on a town hall. But so this town hall presentation today, I'll be sending you out a code for Zoom. I'll be asking you. There'll be a code for the meeting, a password. You'll be in a waiting room until I let you in. I'm asking that you turn off any video for. I ask that you turn off any video for this meeting. And if you don't, I can manually do that. I'll be opening up the Zoom meeting at 10:55 a.m., so 5 minutes of 11, and going just till 11:05. After 11:05, I'm locking the meeting that no one else can attend at that part. And that's so we can just spend the time deliberating information rather than kind of vetting who is part of the chat or not. So you will have an opportunity to ask questions of me. We will be using the chat function. There's only one function. They will just go privately to me. No one will see your questions but me. And I'll try to answer as many as I can between 11 and 11:30. So we have some timelines to give you, some things you can do in preparation for it, and what it will look like in Aspen X2 for you to register for classes for next year using an actual student's account. This afternoon, I'll be leading some teacher professional development at 2:30 in training on one of the modules in the Google Suite. So if teachers are watching this and want to be part of this, I've been emailing you some information on it this week. Please join me at 2:30. 30, and I'll be using Google Meets for that one. That'll be another adventure. I've never used Google Meets during this pandemic time here. So lots of new things for me today. But hey, you know what? We're asking teachers and students to step out of their comfort zone every day. Me too. Very good. So I have two haikus today, kind of round off our week before we go into April vacation. The first is from Benjamin Paquette. So just a little story. I met Ben as when he was a freshman at Case High School, because he was in his one of his first shows at Case High School was The Miracle Worker, the play about Helen Keller and her teacher, Annie Sullivan. And it was The Miracle Worker was the first play I ever did at Case High School back in 1976, 1977. So the role I played was Annie Sullivan, that's the teacher, the miracle worker. I played her dead brother who would come back in flashback. So I met Ben Paquette because he was cast as Jimmy Sullivan in Mr. Geronimo's production some 40 years later. So that's how I made a connection with Ben Paquette. And he wrote a haiku about Jimmy Sullivan. So thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate it here. So here's Benjamin Paquette's haiku. Jimmy Sullivan, he's dead, but always alive, making Annie thrive. Again, thanks, Ben. And our my last haiku before our break, it comes from Tori LeBlanc. The world may be dark, but better days are coming, little by little. I think that's an awesome haiku, Tori, and certainly it captures our hope for a better tomorrow. Our word of the day, my friends, is panacea, Panacea. It is a noun meaning an answer or a solution for all problems. Anecdotal reports of the effectiveness of repurposed existing drugs may not prove to be a pandemic panacea before undergoing a period of profound clinical trials. Joseph Case High School will provide a safe, diverse, and nurturing environment to help students become lifelong learners with 21st century skills. Our core values are communication, authentic learning opportunities, shared responsibility and academic excellence and integrity, engagement with students as active learners, high order thinking skills, and a strong 21st century knowledge base. This concludes today's announcements. I hope to see many of you at 11 a.m. for our town hall meeting. That will be focused on registering for courses for next year. If not, hey, have a great break, and I'll be back on Monday morning, April 27th. Stay safe, stay strong, stay home.